Hi, welcome back to the CAD lab here at Monticello High School. I'm Mr. C, going to go over our block study. Today I'm going to show you how to do the orthographic projection or a multi-view of block number 2, this L-shaped block. So notice as we got to kind of maintain and think about proportion as we sketch this out. Notice in terms of our length and our height, our length is about twice the height. We got this cutout part here. That's about half of the length going this way, and we're about half of the height going that way. So we need to maintain that proportion as we go through. Now remember, we talked about front view, top view, and side view, and we got to start to think about the ways that we could possibly manipulate the 6 sides of this block around to see. And typically as we go, the first thing we want to do is we want that front view to show the most detail. So we want that front view to either be oriented like this, maybe we orient it like this, maybe we orient it like this, or maybe we orient it like this. So there are a couple of different ways that we could do that. Now, as we go, the second rule that we need to kind of follow here is we want to try to avoid what's called a hidden line. So if I started out with an orientation like this, and remember we pivoted at about a point at 90 degrees, notice as I go into my side view, I have a hidden line back here. Remember, this was only halfway, it's cut out, so we're not seeing that. Well, there's a better way for us to do that. So in this case, if we pivot over here to the other side view, now you would really see that it's no longer hidden. So the better way for us to orient it would maybe be like this, where we then rotate it around. Okay, so that's good that way. Now we're going to see our solid object line. We don't have the hidden line. But in this case, when we pivot up to the top view, well, now we're back to the hidden line in the top view as well. So this isn't a good choice for orientation. Let's try it this way. So we'll try it this way. I pivot it, and I get my side view. Yep, I got all object lines that way. Coming back here to my front view. Now I'm going to go up to my top view. Yep, I got all solid object lines that way too. So this is the correct orientation in our front view for block number 2. So we're going to start out with, again, these are sketches. So, and I'm just going to rough sketch this. So we're going to start using construction lines again, those light, faint lines that you can hardly see, and just do a light construction line there of the rectangle. But we know, and again, maintain some proportion, we know that it's actually kind of cut out like this. So that gives us an idea, and now we can really see that, so we'll go back in. Now that you know for sure exactly where your solid object lines are, go back in, darken those up, make those super dark as you go back over, and have this in there. There's your front view. So going back to your construction lines again. So we're going to project these lines over from both of those points like we did on the block number 1. And now we also are going to project up into our top view here for there. But now here we've got another point, so we also need to project over this way and project up that way because that comes over. So let me go on to the side view. And as we go, as we're looking directly at that side, we see these solid object lines. It really kind of looks like 2 squares on one on top of the other. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to draw this. Light construction lines, we'll just block it out, maintain the proportion. The depth of this is about the same, and we see that that comes in there. All right, we know now exactly where those object lines are. They're all lined up. Once we know, you can go back in with your pencil, darken those up, make them darker so that you can see them. There is our side view. So we're going to do the same thing now here. As we look at the front view, we pivot up to the top view. Again, now we see 2 rectangles basically in this view. So with those two rectangles. So we'll start this out. Again, just start with your larger rectangle, like construction lines going across. You know that you see that in the center. Once you know for sure what they are, go right on back. We will darken all of those lines so that you got that. There you go. There is our front, our side, and our top view, and our orthographic projection here. This is block number 2. Make sure that you've done your border lines in your title block and labeled it accordingly. And thanks again for watching this video.